Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Omar Arab. I'm Executive Vice President at Veritran. Welcome our second edition for Financial Check series. Today, we are talking about SynergyLab and open banking. We are participating with my colleague, Renier Fuentes, our VP Digital Solutions at Veritran. And today, we have two great shakes. One is SynergyLab, is our division inside for Veritran to build customer journey with our customer, to build digital transformation, to move forward in digital assets. Let me a bit background for Veritran. I show you one video.
What is speed? What does it mean to be the fastest? How quickly do we make our decisions? How does the acceleration of change impact our increasingly digital world? In this context, being fast is no longer an option. For this reason, at Veritran, we provide fast and effective business solutions in record time and with the highest quality through our low-code platform. We innovate ourselves to create the best experience we call lightning speed solutions. Veritran Enterprise Low Code Platform.
And today is our second edition for Financial Shakes Limited Series. We have 6 shakes. Today we are talking about the SynergyLab. Before to talk about our third shake, I show you the video for shakes.
At Veritran, we like to shake things up. We innovate in every step and create new solutions for our clients. Blend the perfect match for your business with our Financial Shakes series. Stay digital and enjoy our shakes.
Today, we are very excited to launch our SynergyLab. We have 4 ingredients in our shakes. It's digital execution, customer-centric, innovation strategy, and our common ingredients in all shakes, people first. To move forward in digital transformation, for us, we have 3 topics: process, people, and technology. For us, it's very important to move forward with the people first. The people first with the talent and leadership is the main component to move forward in digital transformation. Let me talk about the SynergyLab. The SynergyLab is the perfect blend to create digital transformation and to build the customer journey for centric customer using our time to market, user experience, and security. What is SynergyLab? SynergyLab is our consulting division for Veritran to create a customer journey and to prepare in 4 weeks one playbook to move forward in digital transformation. What is more important using digital transformation? Obviously, digital is a strategy. Digital is not technology. For this reason, the more important is the execution. The execution for digital strategy means changing the way to create rapid application to build digital assets. The more important in digital execution is we have 3 important concepts: adapt, speed, and agile solution. It's very important to create the framework in digital transformation. The more important is the digital execution. The second ingredient is the customer-centric. Obviously, when to build wallets or mobile or web or different channels to create a very good experience, we need to have customer-centric. It's the perfect strategy to create solution to design customer experience. The centric is very important for us because the banks or the users don't compare banks. The user compare user experience. For this reason, all banks, all sites need to have on the table customer-centric strategy for to build digital assets. And the third ingredient is very important to have innovation strategy. The collaboration between fintechs with the bank for to create open innovation, open finance for to accelerate the financial industry. For these reasons, for to have innovation strategy, for me, is my personal opinion, is the similar for the music. With the all banks need to have the platformization, similar Netflix or Spotify, different, or Amazon or Hulu. We need to have innovation strategy to create new products, new business models, and to scale collaboration with different fintechs for to add value for the final customers. The innovation is every day to create a strategy in the customer experience and to have digital transformation series to build the innovation. The innovation, we have two main components. One is to create new business models, and another to create new products when to have open finance, open collaboration with different actors, for example, fintechs in the markets. And the end is obviously for us, the people is the main component, the key driver for to move forward in the digital transformation. The strategy is a tailored solution for different groups, and the whole financial industry, we need to reconvert the people for to move forward in the digital transformation. Remember, the four components in our SynergyLab is, I would like to invite you to using our website. We have our last white paper to talk about the digital transformation using SynergyLab. For us, the key component for execution, innovation, a customer-centric is the people first. The people first is to move, is the main core for to move forward in the execution for digital transformation. SynergyLab is my favorite shakes. For to introduce our second shakes, let me introduce my colleague Renier Fuentes. He will talk about the open banking. Great, the stage is yours. Let me to stop sharing.
Thank you, Omar. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Renier Fuentes, and I am the VP of Digital Solutions. I will share my presentation in just a second. Hope everyone can see it. And today, adding on to what Omar was saying, and into one of the his favorite shake, which is SynergyLab, I want to switch to a whole new shake and talk about open banking, as that's a very hot topic around the world, and it is transforming the way financial institutions deliver their financial services through a quicker method that can reach the end users a lot faster than the speed financial institutions are able to move by leveraging third parties like fintechs or developers or collaborating with other players that are able to move more rapidly and be able to deliver a solution. So with that in mind, I want to talk about the four ingredients that make up our open banking financial shake, and we'll drill down into each one of them just to go over a few of the key components that make up and are able to deliver on the promises of open banking. So APIs, application programming interface, very technical term, but is the key component for open banking to happen. And in financial institutions need to be aware of this and be able to come up with a strategy for appification of their services, be able to deliver financial products, not necessarily experiences, but financial products via APIs that a third party, a fintech, can come in and easily integrate with services or experiences that are able to attract customers, and on the back end be able to deliver financial services that are embedded and part of the experience, because at the end of any experience there is the payment that happens, but usually the users or the end customers are not thinking about the payment. I mean, although it's a vital part because of how they acquire what they're trying to do or paid for, it is always a great idea to deliver the payment in such a way that it's embedded and it's seamless and it's very convenient to the users. Users are really looking for conveniency, especially when it comes to paying, which is something that nobody likes to do, but it's part of the process. And so APIs, it's the way to go for financial institutions to be able to deliver on those services and let other institutions like fintechs to create the experience as they're designed to move a lot faster. It is built into their DNA to be agile, as opposed to the traditional banks, which take some time to be able to deliver on a solution or move on with a new project because of regulations and the fact that they're a traditional institution and processes are coming from in some cases over 100 years, and it's really hard to adapt to the demand that the customers are asking for, but that are solved by more agile architectures that fintechs and new players are implementing as their core processes, right? So with that, we'll switch to another key ingredient for our open banking shake, and that is blockchain. This is something that's been around for a while, not as popular, and when we think of blockchain, we think about cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, which is the most famous one. But blockchain is actually a technology that distributes the data. So it aims for security and distributing the data across different blocks that needs to be verified by a certain amount of people or players that acting in blockchain or interacting in a blockchain network, just to put a name or system, right? So blockchain technology is being used even at the federal government level. It has been tested, and there are some projects going on even for filing taxes and handling taxes in a more efficient way, or creating a virtual currency and therefore eliminate the need for printing cash. And so there's a lot of initiatives around blockchain. So definitely when it comes to the financial space, this is the technology to go if we are to become relevant in future financial projects. So at some point, everybody has to be part of this strategy if they're to stay ahead of the game and participate. So therefore, it is another key ingredient for our financial shake, open banking, as it allows the full potential of the solution to be delivered and meet the end user demand, which is our focus on everything that we do. We're always thinking about what is going to be the end result for or the experience or the effect that's going to have on the end user. And with that, we want to add another big piece into the equation here for open banking, and that's artificial intelligence and big data. We need, the only way to be agile is to be able to use the power of computers, and we need to use it for things that are repetitive tasks or processes that we can take advantage of, or we can even use it to make decisions based on non-data. So therefore, the necessity and the need for including artificial intelligence strategy and big data into our processes. And financial institutions, especially, they need to consolidate their data. They need to clean up that data and make sure that this intelligent technology models are being applied over this data to be able to deliver, create, or speed up the way that we take action on a certain task or a process. So definitely, this is something that needs to be right off the list. And again, if we're to stay relevant when it comes to delivering an open banking strategy, which is, again, something that's big around the world these days, because the way financial institutions are shaping or aiming to be, they're going to become financial services providers. The experience and the analysis of the behavior of the end user to create, we need to become better at predicting the user behavior, so we can deliver a better experience and more convenient experience. So and there's a study out there that users used technologies or digital services, besides for being secure and all of those things that now the user expects to be standard on every solution they put their hands on. The main reason, and that's about 70% or close to 80% of the main reason why they use exponential technologies like open banking or artificial intelligence, which is one of the ingredients, is because it's convenient. They don't have to carry cash around. They don't have to carry around a card or anything. They just want the conveniency of something that they use every day for something else, but they can also use it to make a payment, and that most likely they're not going to forget it. So conveniency is the way. That doesn't mean that the other stuff is not important. It's as important as a conveniency, but again, what the end user sees is how convenient this solution ends up being, right? And again, but we have to worry about the security, and we have to worry about exposing those services via APIs. We have to make sure we're using robotics and artificial intelligence, and making sense of all the data that we've gathered for that particular user over the years, or new users. And we have to put in processes to speed up and make sure that we're delivering the experience that the users are demanding. And that brings us to our last ingredient for open banking, and this happens to be the common ingredient across all of the shakes, as you saw on our previous webinar, where we discussed the first two shakes. Today we're doing SynergyLab and open banking, and then we have two more shakes coming in a future webinar. People first. People drive culture, and culture drives transformation. So in order for something to happen, people need to believe in it. People have to collaborate. People are the driving force of any strategy. Therefore, or as Omar said, digital transformation is not a technology, it's a strategy. And as he also says in different talks he does around, people don't compare experiences. People compare people don't compare banks or institutions. People compare the experiences they get out of that solution, or the experience that they get out when making a payment or transacting to accomplish something such as simple as acquiring a pair of shoes or whatever. And we just have to think, people are not inclined, or they're not looking forward to making a payment. Nobody wants to spend money, or if they have to, they want to spend the least as possible. But if they have an embedded experience that they don't even think about it, and then they know that later they're going to be able to go back and trace that, or have a history of that, where they can access it seamlessly, they're just going to go for it. And in fact, they're more willing to expand when they have this embedded seamless experience to make a payment for the services they're trying to get. So people first, again, are our most important ingredient. We're always thinking about that in customer, and how convenient is the solution going to be to put it in their hands. And with that, I want to thank everyone for your time. That brings us to an end. And I want to open it up for questions, if you have any, and we'll be happy to answer any of them while we have about 10 minutes to remaining time, which we always leave for questions. Feel free to use the Q&A session to ask any questions. We'll be checking out here the session for any questions. All right, well, no questions so far, so we'll give the users a few more minutes to see if any questions comes up. All right, while we wait for any questions, I want to please stay tuned for our upcoming webinar regarding the financial shake series, where we'll be discussing 2 more shakes. Please make sure you visit veritran.com to stay informed about the upcoming webinar. And with that, I mean, we don't have any questions in the session here, so I'll stop sharing my screen, and I want to go ahead and close out the webinar. Again, thank you everyone for participating and joining us today, and we look forward to having you join our next webinar coming up for the Financial Shake series. It's been a pleasure.